All right, so number 4, the fourth thing that you need to know while you're planning your garden is, or one of the 4 things that you need to consider. But first, I am your urban garden diva, and if you're looking for a place to learn how to garden, or you want to step up your gardening game and you want to see your garden flourish this year, send me a message, comment under this video, and I'll send you information about the Urban Garden Diva community, but also my consulting opportunities where I can actually hop on a phone call, or if you're in my area, I can come to your garden and actually help you plan and come up with ideas on how to grow your garden, or even or help you figure out where to plant things, or I can just be your buddy. And so if you're looking for some additional support or you're looking for community, make sure you comment, DM me, and I'll send you the details. So the 4th thing that you need to consider when you're planning your garden is to consider what's the best plants to plant together. And so a part of this has to do with protecting your plants from pests, but then there's other opinions plants that help other plants flourish. So they don't necessarily protect the plant from pests, but they might make them produce better. So for example, tomatoes. A lot of people know, and most gardeners know, people that garden, they always plant basil and sometimes marigolds too with tomatoes. Why? Because basil protects tomatoes from pests. And so I've never had a pest issue on my tomatoes because I always plant basil around it. For carrots, I always plant onions around my carrots. Green beans, marigolds, and onions. And so as you are planning your garden, you have to think about what are the plants, one, that will protect other plants from pests, but then you also have to think about the other plants that will be beneficial next to a particular plant. And so there's some plants that should not be planted together, like cucumbers and squash should not be planted next to each other. Cucumbers and melons should not be planted next to each other because they will cross-pollinate and you come up with some crazy, weird produce. And so you don't plant those next to each other. Also, they have the same pest. And so if you plant them together, it's more likely that if one of them get attacked by a pest, the other one will too. And so make sure that you take the time to Google, use ChatGPT, or whatever you want to use to actually look for what are the best things to plant next to my cucumber? What are the best things to plant next to my carrots? What are